Good morning. That's the best I get. 20 years we've been waiting for this. Good morning. Thank you. Thank you for being here this morning. It's a pleasure. Somebody asked me earlier, and for once, many of you won't believe this, I didn't have the words. Won't happen again, I promise. It is my pleasure, however, to introduce to you the 12th President of Western Illinois University, Dr. WIU Wong.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Dean Cloud. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. While every day is a great day to be a leatherneck, today is an especially great day to be a leatherneck. Governor Pritzker, esteemed leaders, thank you for coming. Welcome to Western Illinois University. Governor Pritzker, Deputy Governor Torres, I see you in person, sir. CDB Director Underwood, CDB Regional Manager Cockrell, WIU trustees, and so many other government, local, and university leaders. I extend to you our most sincere appreciation for your commitment to Western Illinois University and West Central Illinois region by getting the Center for Performing Arts off the ground, literally. Thank you. To say we are excited about this much anticipated and iconic new center on our Macomb campus is an understatement. We are beyond excited, and we look forward to watching the building construction progress. We will be counting down the days to our grand opening celebration, and we hope you will return for that grand day. Not only will this new Center for Performing Arts enhance Western's academic distinction, build upon our outstanding fine art programs and performances, provide our region with state-of-the-art music, dance, and theater facilities, and, most importantly, expand learning opportunities for our students. This is an investment in WIU's future and the future of West Central Illinois. Through this project, hundreds of construction jobs will be created, and once completed, the Center for Performing Arts at Western will serve as the cultural center for the region and drive economic development in McDonough County and Central Illinois. I want to thank all of those who came before me, including President Emeritus L. Goldfarb, who spearheaded the initiative during his tenure, and all those who remain at Western and in our communities, who never faltered and never gave up on making this project a reality. The support and advocacy of many people made this day possible. It is happening. Once again, we extend our gratitude to the governor, our legislators, the CDB, WIU, faculty and staff, businesses, alumni, friends, and donors for their dedication to this project, to Western Illinois University, and to the region. Now, it's my distinct pleasure to introduce an individual who doesn't really need an introduction, Governor Pritzker. Sir, welcome again. Thank you. Since taking office as the 43rd governor of Illinois, the Honorable J.B. Pritzker, who has accomplished many laudable goals in 4 years, including the elimination of the state's bill backlog, achieving 6 credit upgrades from the rating agencies, and most appreciated by the public universities of Illinois, increasing higher education state appropriations, while also expanding MAP grants and funding for critical support of our students. This support for the Illinois higher education system and its students allowed Western Illinois University to remain affordable and accessible while providing a quality education for all of our students. However, I would be remiss if I failed to mention the bipartisan passage for Governor Pritzker's Rebuild Illinois program. the largest investment in state history to upgrade roads, bridges, rail, broadband, and schools. Rebuild Illinois provides our state's infrastructure, including its institutions of higher education, with the needed upgrades and improvements that allows Illinois to be at the forefront of cutting-edge institutions and services. With this final accomplishment in mind, I would like to introduce Governor J.B. Pritzker, Governor of the great state of Illinois.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Huang, and what a great day it is here at Western Illinois University. Thank you very much, not only to your president, but to your faculty here. Western Illinois University has been recognized as a Best Midwestern University by U.S. News and World Report. And Western's online RN to BSN program has been named one of the top 25 programs in the nation. I want to congratulate all of you on making Western so popular this fall that your freshman class is the largest in the last 5 years. Let me also express my gratitude to the chairman of the board, Doug Shaw, and to the elected officials who represent WIU. Mayor of Macomb, Mike Inman. Where are you, Mike? There we go. Representative Noreen Hammond. And a shout out to my good friend, the former state senator and current chairman of the RTA, Kirk Dillard. Finally, I want to acknowledge and thank the student speakers who you'll hear from shortly, Dante Patterson and Jaquan Watkins. Well, we know who's most popular here today. And we'll be pleased to hear, of course, from the WIU Marching Leathernecks. When I took office in 2019, we had not had a truly comprehensive effort to modernize Illinois' infrastructure in nearly 2 decades. Roads and bridges were crumbling, airports and riverports were outmoded, our university campuses were in need of investment. So in my first legislative session, I worked with the General Assembly to pass the Rebuild Illinois Capital Plan, the largest infrastructure investment in the state's history. Just 3 years later, we've repaired and replaced over 4,500 miles of roads and over 400 bridges. We've brought new access to downtown Macomb, providing technology upgrades through Macomb Transit and adding bike and pedestrian lanes to West Adams Street. We funded a taxiway expansion at the airport, expanding and enhancing the commercial reach of this region. And we're making your public health infrastructure stronger and safer, renovating the city's wastewater treatment plant. In the no applause for wastewater treatment. I know, not so exciting, but it is, I promise you. In the 21st century, infrastructure is more than ever really about people. The roads that they take, the structures that connect them, and of course, the opportunities out there for them to seize. And that's why we're making investments in things like early childhood education, facilities, so that families can have a high-quality learning environment for their young children. It's why we're updating hospitals so patients get the best care possible. It's why we recently announced $6 million for the build-out of the nursing school at Spoon River College's Macomb campus. We want to make sure that residents of West Central, we want to make sure that the residents of West Central Illinois have the best opportunities available to them in whatever field they may choose. And it's why we're renovating and expanding our community colleges and our universities, which open doors for working families and make Illinois a destination for the most talented people in the nation. Investments like the $26 million in deferred maintenance support that I've already announced for Western, and there's more to come. And again, doesn't sound exciting to everybody, but that's funding to seal leaky roofs and upgrade water and electrical systems and renovate exteriors. It may not seem glamorous, but these are the things that our state previously neglected and that we are now making sure get rebuilt. And they restore the pride that our students and our faculty have in calling this university their home. Western Illinois is a crown jewel of this region, and for all of Illinois, this university serves and deserves, to be treated that way, as the crown jewel of this region. And that is what brings us all here today. I am proud to announce an investment of $119 million for a new best-in-class Center for Performing Arts here at Western Illinois University. This new facility will serve not only as a hub for the College of Fine Arts and Communication, but also as a cultural and performing arts destination for the campus community, for the city of Macomb, and for the entire Western Illinois region. When it's completed, this 100,000 square foot building will boast an 850-seat Proscenium Theatre that will provide state-of-the-art performance space for music, theater, and dance productions, as well as regional and national touring performances. The smaller Black Box Theater will provide a more intimate space for campus productions. It will offer classrooms and offices, practice rooms, studios, and significant performance space to support the interdisciplinary efforts of Western Illinois University students. It will be a center of excellence that lifts this great university up to even greater success. For nearly 50 years, Western waited, and I mean waited and waited, for state government to fund this new facility. People talk about 20 years. Actually, this idea has been in the works for quite a bit longer than that. But unmet opportunities piled up as a result of it not being funded. Potential innovation fell by the wayside. Well, that wait is over. And it's just one more indicator that Illinois is no longer defined by its fiscal woes, but by its determination to invest in its people. And to be frank, that is what has always made this the greatest state in the nation, our people. And Western Illinois University is in the forefront of our renaissance as a state. With that, it is my great pleasure to reintroduce Billy Clow, the Dean of the College of Fine Arts.
Well, this is our moment. It's not a stretch to say that I have lived and breathed this project for the last 10 years. Many of you have waited even longer, as the governor pointed out. Lorraine Epperson has been part of this dream of a performance hall since 1972 and maybe even before that. My mentor, President Emeritus Al Goldfarb, envisioned this moment 20 years ago while he was here. And the state of Illinois agreed. And then the state agreed and agreed again. Governor Pritzker agreed too, but he went one step further because he has made this happen. In 710-ish days, I told you I lived it, we will gather here again to be part of a grand opening this region has not experienced in a very long time. A bushel of folks will be thanked that day too. Many folks who've been thanked today, probably some that we've missed as well. I want to give a few thanks to some folks who've really been a big part of us getting here today. Presidents Goldfarb, Thomas, Abraham, and especially President Wong, who put his trust in me and a few others of us when we said, this can be done. Previous Dean Paul Kreider, Mitch Hirsch and his team from Pelly Clark Pelly, Charles Smith and Eric Wiskowski and all the folks at Cannon Design, Sharon Evans, Buzz Hoon, then Provost Ken Hawkinson, a number of folks from this university who aren't here with us today who've been a part of this process as we've moved forward. Scott Coker, Troy Rhodes, who has been dogged in ensuring we got here today, all of our facilities maintenance folks who do more with less every day than any group I've ever seen in my life. Brad Bainter and our University Foundation folks, Darcy Schinberger and her staff, who I can tell you can turn on a dime. Lorraine and Kenny, Tate and Sharon, Herb and Nancy, and all of the folks who have committed their personal time and treasure waiting for this moment, some of whom aren't with us today. Ted and Jeanette, who will march with me side by side into the breach as we see this project through to completion. Especially the folks in my office, past and present, who have put up with me at times, a raving madman, these past 10 years, and unfailingly supported this dream. My family and so many others, too numerous to mention, my deepest respect and thanks to all of you. The Center for Performing Arts, as Dr. Wong mentioned, is iconic. It's designed by the architects at Pelly Clark Pelly with Canon Design as our certified architects, our lead architects. This building will be a LEED Silver certified building. Optimized energy performance, low water reductions, electrically efficient with operational systems that work together to keep costs down while being conscious of the environment around us. Modern lighting and sound, adjustable acoustics for performance, and a whole lot more. River City Construction has joined us as the contractor who's going to help make our wildest dreams come to life. If you really want, I can get Eric from Canon Design and Joel from River City together later, and we can geek out on all the details all day long. What matters is that our students will have facilities to train in and learn that are worthy of their immense talents. That our spectacular faculty can teach and create in spaces that long for a sense of timeless artistry. It matters that we can bring outside professionals into our community and our region and welcome everyone to experience something new or challenging or even difficult, because yes, life can be tricky and art, it mimics life. However, what matters most is not tangible. It's not the concrete and steel and the incredible technology. What matters most are our students and everyone gathered here today, and the folks outside the fence line who aren't here, but aren't here with us. Because the CPA is more than just a building. It is our art. It is our learning, and it is our soul. The Center for Performing Arts represents the heart of this region. Arts matter. Look around and tell me searching for meaning isn't only needed but necessary at this point in our history. Spaces like the CPA are spiritual ground. They're places where audiences and artists alike search for ideas and inspiration and, yes, meaning. The arts provide outlets for connection, understanding, and entertainment as well. 710-ish days from now, I'm still counting, with champagne and balloons and fanfare, we'll begin a new dream. Performances and productions will come and go, one day here and gone the next. And yet each play, each concert, and each performance, they all live on. They live on in the ether and in the hearts of those that are part of the journey and in the walls of this building that stands on the ground that we're sitting on today. Today we begin the journey that knows no end. A building designed to inspire audiences and artists alike. Laugh, cry, or get angry. Art should leave you anything but meh. I believe to my core that we have to be the best because no one is going to come to the cornfield for less than that. The Center for Performing Arts and the College of Fine Arts Communication are ready for the next 125 years. We will be the best. Thank you, Governor Pritzker, President Wong, for this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I started by saying this was our moment. We have a couple of current students who will be here 710-ish days from now. This is their moment too. Dante Patterson is a music education major from Peoria, who is also one of our marching leathernecks drum majors. And Jaquan Watkins is a performance theater major from Homewood, Illinois. Both are going to share with us. First, please welcome to the podium, Dante Patterson.
Can I just say for the record, I love being up here. In my last year of high school, I decided I would pursue music education and further my education. Coming to Western 2 years ago, the fear and self-doubt that manifested from the uncertainty of the future would soon turn into enjoyment, dedication, and most of all, passion. And that's the reason why we're gathered here today. Passion. As someone who is an advocate for music, education, and everything in between, I am eager to see the music program here at Western grow alongside the development of the Center of Performing Arts building. I'm involved in several music ensembles here: the Jazz Studio Orchestra, concert band, and the Marching Leathernecks. I think it is time that WIU becomes a college known for its music program, and this new facility will help accelerate that process. I have been given lots of opportunities to be a part of something bigger at Western. For instance, I was given a chance to be a resident assistant, given a chance to be an admissions ambassador, and most importantly, one of the 2 drum majors of the Marching Leathernecks. And the opportunity to speak here with all of you is very momentous. I am ecstatic that I get to be a part of this groundbreaking day. Throughout my time at college, I have been forced to grow as a musician, challenging myself, pushing my limits, slowly becoming the musician I've always wanted to be. It is because of all my encouraging friends and steadfast professors that I continue to push forward. In closing, I think that this new Center of Performing Arts building will continue to inspire students the way that students and professors of Brown Hall have inspired me. I am so excited to come back here as an alum and see where we are then. I want to personally thank Professor John Mindeman for honing my skills on trombone, Dr. Richard Cangro for guiding me to be the best educator I can be, and Dr. Matt Thomas for helping me build upon my leadership skills with the marching band. Thank you for having me speak today. Go Next. Back to you, Dean.
He left out the fact that one of the students on his RA floor is my son, and I have to have him keep him in line. So next to the podium, I'd like to welcome Jaquan Watkins. He's a theater major from Homewood, Illinois.
Oh man, how I'm supposed to beat that speech right there? Am I right? But hi everybody, I'm Jaquan Watkins. I'm a student at WIU, obviously. Major focused on performance, and I had so many opportunities at WIU to work in the scenic studio. Shout out Dan Smith. To be a stage manager, that was fun. And to be cast in a main stage show, which is why I came here, right? Clap, I guess. I don't. For which I was nominated for a Irene Ryan acting award. You can clap for that too. Yeah, worked very hard for that. Thank you. But in all seriousness, all the credit it goes to Melody Betts. She's my auntie. She's so lovely. That's all I have to say about her. I'm so excited for the future, knowing that this is going to be built and I'm going to be here for it. I'm only going to be here like 1 year for it, so I'm going to enjoy as much as I can. That's the point. But I will have some facilities like the modern classrooms, the acting facilities, the music for the band, yeah. And the high-tech new skills and things that allows us to show just how amazing this school really is. And thank you for believing in us, the students, the faculty, everybody that's just involved in Western, right? Yeah. And we hope for your continued support. Alrighty. Love you, mama. Sorry.
I could go on, but I won't, I promise. I think we probably have one last piece of business we need to attend to here, and that is to turn a little bit of dirt. You guys ready? Let's do it.